Hello everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel Square Cut, and in today's video we are going to talk about the fifth test between England and India. We are going to give our thoughts on that and also give our thoughts on the whole series, how both teams have fared in the whole series. So starting away with that excellent win which India got at the Oval, man,
Yeah,
Siraj, what a performance! I mean,
yeah,
he with that one. This whole series, he has fought hard every ball. He is coming in full intensity, giving it his all.
hmm,
And somewhere we felt that
yeah,
he's not getting the reward for the amount of effort he's putting in.
hmm,
But then
hmm,
maybe when he got the final wicket, maybe we felt that maybe he got his reward. Because if Siraj wouldn't have
hmm,
come in steaming in, maybe bowling those long spells in the oval, maybe the result would have been different.
yeah. I think where you put it across rightly, I think he's an example of saying, put in your hard work, do not look at the results, like follow your process, results
Hmm.
will follow automatically. Because
Yeah.
what you're saying, correct. One bowler, he's the only bowler across two teams who has played all the five test matches. Okay.
Hmm.
Maybe chriswoakes missed out on one match. I'm not too sure, but he missed out on this
Yeah.
match obviously because of his injury. Like he couldn't play a major part for this. But if you see the way he has played, he has given. I've always felt this about Suraj in Test cricket, especially. You give him any time the ball, you see him steaming into the same energy. You don't see him showing that tiredness and he'll bowl there only. Keep on bowling the tiredness he won't show. He'll keep hitting that length. He's the proper workhorse or what? I think we are, the adjectives. I don't have adjectives to describe
At
him
this
at this point.
point, he's
That
a
is how I
bowling
felt.
machine.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's the thing because see, to touch upon our overall team selection, both the teams went with one bowler, one fast bowler shot. I feel maybe actually
Yeah.
England had one, but Chris Woakes' injuries hampered them, and they were little off color in the off boil in the second innings. India, you see, we went with three bowlers, and we could see it in the second innings where in the midway where Harrybrook and Joe Root were almost took the match away from us. Okay, with that excellent partnership. And then you saw Akashdeep. Akashdeep was fighting some injury, kind of groin or something they were telling. And then Prasidh and Siraj were only bowling. Spinners were proving ineffective. Maybe early introduction of spin it could have happened. We don't know. Would it have helped? We don't know. But and
I
you see
don't think
only these
so.
guys are bowling.
I don't think
Yeah,
so.
that's
Introduction of
what.
spin would have helped because there was nothing happening on the
Hmm.
pitch for spin. So
Nothing
nothing.
was happening, but it was it is it like a left field call or something? I don't know because
Mm,
you know that the second they were tired, the fast bowlers are going to get tired,
mm.
and when you sense that Harry Brook is kind of trying to start aggressive, you can bring in spin. I feel I don't think he's a great player of spin.
That's
So
true. That
yeah, I
yeah,
mean it's
that
just a
would be a.
hindsight. It's
Hmm. I get it.
It
Yeah.
could have worked, it could have not worked. But to
Hmm.
see Siraj coming in with the same effort, mind you, he dropped a catch which could have tilted the game. That 6 runs was, we won by 6 runs, but then he took a catch and which he stepped on the boundary, which was a six itself. And Harry
Hmm.
Brook was on 11. He went to 108 to overcome all those things to come and bowl. I think for me the highlight of this whole test match, what a test match is for people who are not that into test match would be this day four third session where suddenly we picked 2 wickets and then every ball became a moment. I was sitting and watching every single ball. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, wait, wicket. I'm jumping in excitement when every appeal was going. Wait, it's out, this is out. When the nip back as Siraj was getting in, I was like, hey, this is out,
Hmm.
this is out, this is out. And
See,
it is like, okay, we might win this. Suddenly we get an absolute cinema. I would say absolute cinema. We get
yeah,
this
that's the.
rain delay and then match getting pushed to the next day. It looks like the God also wanted England to win because next day the advantage was heavy roller, which was playing a huge impact on
Hmm.
all the 5 days. And the first ball, Jamie Orton hit a four. I was like,
Yeah.
are we doomed? But then Siraj,
Yeah.
what a player, man. He's still steaming in. Prasidh Krishna also, absolutely. He was also among the best of the lot in this fifth test match. I think He learned it the hard way probably of the first two bad games. Comes back in the fifth game, corrected everything. He's supporting Siraj like anything, and you see the results. We won it because of those two. What Yorker he got to get
Yeah.
the wicket
Hmm.
was.
True. I mean,
This is
that's the
Test
beauty
cricket.
of test. That's the beauty of test cricket. It's not only the highs when the
Yes.
adrenaline is high, when you're like waiting for every
Yeah.
ball for a wicket. It's also about the patience sessions that you have to go through. There are, let's see, we have to admit there are some sessions where you feel the match is not going interesting, but at those moments you're
Yes.
not
Yes.
supposed to like. You're supposed to stay in the match, not lose concentration. If you lose
Right.
concentration
Right.
in those
Yeah.
phases where the game is moving slow, you're gonna obviously let go of the match. So you have to hold
Let go of the
the
match.
you have to hold the game in those slow phases to get to this like a phase where it's very exciting. So that's the beauty of Test cricket. I mean, Test
Yeah.
cricket when it's exciting, there's no match to it.
Yeah. I think the
Mm.
series as a whole was an advert for Test cricket, I would say. All the games went to 5 days.
Mm.
Okay. Each and every game brought a different drama. Maybe the
Both
first
of them
game
fought
didn't have
hard.
much drama because it looked like England would definitely chase with that kind of a flat pitch. And then, I would say from the third test, there was a lot of drama. Lords, with the way
Mm.
India were batting, it was like, okay, will we
Yeah.
win? Will we win? The way Jadeja's carrying. Fourth test, with the way again, Jadeja in the helm, pushing for the draw so that, or I would say, pushing that England innings victory away from the equation. And then this
Mm.
test match, we don't have to ask how the way it ended. uh, Last session, only 3 wickets. And here we have to again salute, Chris Woakes.
Chriswoakes, yeah, that point I was going to make. You have to
He
big
didn't even have to
respect.
do that. Yeah, he, he was wincing in pain. He couldn't even run the runs. That's how bad it was.
Yeah.
To bring in to play for the country. I mean, yeah, Rishabh Pant did it for us with a fractured toe. Now to see Chris Woakes doing it with a shoulder
Sure.
dislocation. And this is what I think, this is what they play for, and this is what we also like watching.
Yeah, true. That spirit to fight is good.
Yeah, to spirit a fight and win for your nation. It's see, I would put it in a bigger picture for people who might not understand Test cricket or whatever it is. What will happen if they lose this Test match? Nothing. Okay, it's in the sense
Mm.
it's not a World Cup final for him to come out and bat like that. Is what I'm trying to picture. But no, it is Test cricket, and they know what each and every win means, what it brings to the nation. For even him, and even for Rishabh Pant for the matter. Easily Rishabh Pant could have said last game, "Hey, I don't want to bat," but he did come out to bat. Same for Chris Woakes. He didn't have to really come out. It's okay if they're going to lose by 10, 11 runs, but no, I will. I want to come out and see my team win. So you see, these guys are putting that much of effort. I won't say effort, dedication, passion,
Passion.
and now we're
Yeah.
seeing this. Yeah.
So another point that I would like to make is
Mm-hmm.
the bowling units of both the teams, England
Mm.
and India. And
Yeah.
India clearly are in a transition phase. So they are building
Yeah.
a new team, and hopefully they build
Mm.
a team. So they build a solid team, and they can take it a long way. And England, after
Yeah.
the Anderson and Broad era, they're still, I think, finding their paces yet.
Yeah. Yeah. I
So
think I would say,
yeah.
yeah, England's bowling is having a void. And
Hmm.
then for us, I would say India's batting is more in a transition phase. Batting and captaincy, if
Batting
I
and
would put it
captaincy.
because see,
Hmm.
we do have batters. We do.
Hmm.
It's not like we don't, but they have not been exposed to this kind of level, which this series has given them. Now it is going to
True.
increase. Now Australia was one among them, like
Hmm.
for players like Jaiswal and you know,
Shubman
and
Gill
yeah, I
also.
think Shuman Gill. Shuman Gill as a captain, I would say.
Yeah.
Shubman Gill had a good series in Australia, but in England
Hmm.
he wasn't that great. But this series has improved. He has walked the
Oh,
talk,
no,
quite
it's not
literally.
improved, bro. It's not. He has performed so good. It's not only improved. He has like, what is his? What is the
Yeah,
aggregate?
right.
750, 754.
754. Yeah,
Bro,
754.
that's unreal numbers. Those are unreal numbers.
Yeah. And no, when I say improve the technique wise, when you see the Manchester game
Hmm.
where there was suddenly 0 for 2, in the second innings,
Mm.
they were like saying in the comms that he was struggling with that incoming delivery. That probably is weak. He really battled that weakness.
Yeah. Mm.
I meant improvement in those terms.
Okay. You mean
Obviously,
technique,
he
improvement in
has
technique.
unreal numbers in improvement in technique. Yeah, that's the right way to put it.
Okay.
So
Mm.
yeah, we are having a transition in that way, I would say, because our
Mm.
bowling always consisted of Bumrah, Siraj, and it's been a very long time. We don't have even Ishant Sharma or Umesh Yadav playing right now, or we don't even pick them often. So bowling is there. But here's what I have a question.
Who are your other players
Hmm.
other than Bumrah and Siraj? If you have to make them permanent in the Indian team, I'm going to select them in every other test match. Who are name three other bowlers?
You want it fast bowlers or
Yeah,
spinners or
fast
how is it?
bowlers. I want fast bowlers because spinners clearly we
Fast
have the answer.
bowlers. Okay, I think Akashdeep is one among for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
Prasidh Krishna also I would go. I mean, he has been injury prone, so that's why I feel he's
Yeah.
not been getting that many chances. I would say,
Hmm.
and maybe a little off field, I would say, or left field because I kind of like this player from a very long time. I don't think you would be expecting this name, but it's Jaydev Unadkat.
Hmm.
The variety
Yeah.
of a left-hander, and he's also decent bat and he bats well. He has played,
Hmm.
I think, two or three test matches. I think the last match he played was against Bangladesh in Bangladesh 2 years
Okay.
back, I believe. I know
Hmm.
I know age is not on his side, but he's also that workhorse in the Ranji circles. He has won
Hmm.
trophies for
Uh,
Chaurashtra. So,
okay. That's a good pick. I did not expect that, as you said.
yeah. I did like him when he played. I wanted him to get that long rope. It's just that the time when he came to the playing 11, we were playing most of our matches in subcontinent. And I think he
Hmm.
did get picked for the West Indies tour next after that, but I don't think he got many chances or did he play a match? I mean, I'm not too sure, but I just feel he deserved more chances maybe.
Yeah. Hmm. But then I guess my picks would still be
Mm-hmm.
again top two is the same thing. Okay, I guess Akashdeep and
Okay.
Prasidh Krishna. I think we should
Proceed.
give them a long rope,
Long rope, yes,
and
definitely.
they should also bring in Arshdeep Singh.
Okay, Harshdeep Singh. Yeah, see,
Yeah,
a left-hander.
that's
You
what I
picked the
feel.
left-hander, even I picked the left-hander.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and there are other bowlers, young ones
Mm-hmm.
also in India,
True.
but I have not followed their performance in other matches. Maybe in Ranjis, maybe someone like
Okay.
Karthik Tyagi, all these people.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, right, right. Karthik Dohaki has been he's been suddenly missing after that one good IPL he had where he defended some 6 runs in an over or something against Punjab, if I'm not wrong, when he was in
Don't
RR.
forget, we took him to Australia, I guess, in 2021 for the BGT.
Yes, yes. He was the only guy who didn't get a match being a net bowler. Others all debuted. Washington Sundar,
Yeah.
Natarajan. That series is unforgettable. But
Mm.
anyways, coming back to your pick, yeah, even it's a very good pick, I would say. Arshdeep Singh, yeah. If you want to groom, Arshdeep Singh is the right one. If you want someone already who's groomed, go with Jaydev Unadkat maybe. With our both discussions, I'm saying.
Mm.
Yeah.
And also, if people watching have any other suggestions, please comment it down.
Yeah, sure, definitely. Please do comment it out. We'd be happy to see them. And yeah, I think the whole fifth test match, if I have to put it across, it was a lot. I think this match was, I think I would say fifth test match was probably the best among all the five for the reason it had equal competition between bat and ball. The first day
Mm.
was tough for batting, and we
Firstly,
literally had to fight it out with Karunnair playing a good knock. I mean, a
yeah,
knock
how would
which
you rate?
was
I
much
have to ask
needed.
you that. How would you rate
Uh,
Karunnair's knock? Me favoring
See,
obviously
it was
Karunnair always.
Yeah, obviously it was an important knock for him also, given the circumstances, and he again getting a chance. But somewhere down the line, I don't,
Hmm?
I don't know. Do you think this might be the last time we are seeing Karun Nair also?
I mean, I have a feeling that it is true, but I don't want it to be true. I really want him to
Okay.
play for India. Maybe give.
Yeah.
I want him. See, they're again gonna come back to India and play against
Hmm.
No, I guess they're going to play South Africa and West Indies. Is that what it is?
West Indies. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. West
So
Indies, as far as
maybe
I remember. Huh.
I would want him to play at least two more series for India and see what he
Okay.
can do there. Like this is,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I
Yeah.
hope he gets more chances.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And what do you feel?
No, I do feel. See, after I saw the first innings, I did feel okay. Yeah, this guy has got
Mm.
it, and maybe he will be getting chances. Then the second innings happens, and then we lose the wicket, and then with lot of talk going around, did he miss out in the second innings? Is what I felt, because I felt the second innings batting a little more easier. I think the premise was set up nicely by Akashdeep's one excellent 50, which no one expected.
Mm.
So I do fear the same. Maybe he might, worst case, I see only giving one more series. More than that, I don't know. This is probably best case also, I would say. Not the worst case, best case.
Okay. Yeah. Let's see what happens because
But yeah, let's see
because
what
he's
happens.
coming back
Hmm.
to Karnataka for this Ranji for this I think this upcoming Ranji season. So maybe it can depend
Hmm.
on his performance over there. If he performs good, he might get a chance back in the Indian team.
Hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
that is true.
So
Maybe yeah,
yeah,
wait and
let
watch
me
is what I would say.
wait and watch. Hmm.
Yeah. And then
And yeah.
bowling wise, I think already we touched upon Prasidh Krishna,
Hmm.
Akashdeeps, and Siraj is bowling this test match. I think England gave a good fight back in the last innings. And Akashdeep special mention for his a wonderful knock of 66, which gave a
Oh
good lead.
yeah.
Yashasvi Jaiswal, excellent 100. I think
Yeah.
he took the
Akashdeep
attack
also
to them
can
at the
bat.
first.
Akashdeep
Akashdeep can
also can.
bat.
Yeah. That
Yeah,
because
but
when he was
hmm,
when he was selected to RCB and I was checking his stats, it was given as bowling all
all rounder.
rounder. So I was happy.
Bowling all rounder. Okay.
So I just remember that
Okay.
the guy can bat.
Okay. Okay. And player performances, I think other player would be
Mm.
you know, what am I missing?
I mean, there's one guy silently.
Washington Sundar.
Oh yeah, he has made his I mean position strong in the Indian team now.
Ashwin on a replacement.
Ashwin and a replacement, and another player who has silently
Hmm?
scored runs and still there's no talk or maybe he doesn't talk about it. Like no one talks about it again. KL Rahul. He's like
Yeah.
he's there in the team, very strong player, scores runs and
Yeah.
then silently goes away.
I would say it in a different way, because
Mm.
yes, he has scored runs. There's no doubt about it. In large, he has scored runs.
Mm.
What I felt the best part of KL Rahul this whole series was, which I think goes unappreciated in Test cricket when there's no runs to talk about, is how much balls he has blunted with the new ball.
Mm.
Because you're going to take the shine and the movement away. Maybe he might have scored only 8 runs of 50 balls, but he has faced 50 balls. The first 50 balls,
Exactly.
which is
Yeah.
way more tougher to face and negate.
Because the ball
So I
keeps
think
moving
that should be
everywhere,
more talked.
comes in, goes out.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe the
You're
bounce
not
is uneven.
exposing your correct. No, the main point is you're not exposing your middle order early.
Yeah,
And that
that's
is
it.
where the problem lies, right? Then
Mm.
that is, I think, a big role. I think in the fourth and fifth test match, he did that role excellently. Fourth test match, no need to even say. He and Shubman Gill did that role only.
Mm.
He was only taking the pressure. We have already discussed this in fourth test review, preview or analysis, where he kept on taking more strike and let Gill settle in.
Yeah,
He might have missed out on 100 that match, but what he played was worth 100, more than 100, I would say.
more than. Mm.
So that is the aspect of KL Rahul which people should never forget off late. I think KL Rahul is there to stay. We can
Oh,
do that
he is it.
Kantara thing for him also now.
He is there to stay for sure. And then, how
Yeah.
would you rate Rishabh Pant for this series?
I think the series, from both the teams' perspective, you have to put it was one of the best series I have seen. And coming from the fact that we were in a transition, a lot of
Mm.
talks about we being an young team and transition captain, and England also having their own battles. I think with benstokes fitness and all those. To see this kind of a series where every match went down the wire and both the teams gave it all. I think it was a perfect entertainment. Entertainment in the sense advert. Okay, I think advertisement is a better word. Perfect advertisement for Test cricket.
Hmm.
And I would say this is probably the best Test series which I have enjoyed. India playing abroad after our 2021, 2020, 2021 India versus Australia series. Yes, the next following India England series was also great, amazing. But this is something special because it's coming from a transition team. And
Yeah.
again, credit goes to the person who started all of this, who's silently sitting and tweeting our victory.
Uh, yeah. Let's not talk about that.
Yeah,
Again, feels bad. It's fine.
yeah. But I would say this test series we had a lot of memorable things happening, and
Mm-hmm.
I think I'll start touching upon each of them. I think the
Mm-hmm.
best find, or I would say this is guy is going to make waves. Is Siraj. Okay, he's already
Yeah.
making waves.
He's
That is
already
different.
making waves.
But what I'm trying to say is there will be belief when Siraj is there. When
Mm.
Siraj is bowling,
In
every Indian fan will be hooked to the TV now
Yeah.
in these kind of
True.
situations which we saw yesterday.
I
So
saw this
I think
stat. I think the bowling average when of Siraj when Bumrah is there and without Bumrah. So he is performing better when Bumrah is not playing. I mean, it's just a
no,
stat, but
yeah, it's a stat, but I think you brought this point which even I want to
mm,
discuss. See, did you think that we announced that Bumrah is going to play three Test matches?
yeah.
The three Test matches he played, one was a draw, other two we
Mm,
lost. Bumrah
mm,
played bowled very well. Let's
mm,
not. There's no credibility of Bumrah's
mm,
performance here. What I'm
mm.
trying to say is, are we making it a big thing by saying, "Oh, Bumrah is going to play three matches. Oh, Bumrah is going to play three matches," and is there some kind of pressure, which is, what I say, putting the team down? Because you see, when Bumrah was not there, you see what the team was. I'm not saying Bumrah is the reason. Bumrah is not the reason here. Is the is
You're
the
saying
way
it's
the
playing in their
team
minds
built?
subconsciously, playing the player's mind
Yeah,
subconsciously.
yeah, players mind
Mm,
I think someone from the dressing room
mm.
needs to tell something here. I feel like the coaches I'm saying here, you know,
Purpose, yeah.
because yeah, because when Bumrah is there, there is no one going there to put an arm around Anshul Kamboj. So is someone messing around with Bumrah? Is what my question is.
What do you mean by messing around with Bumrah exactly? Like, uh, so I
No,
mean, it's like
hmm.
no, messing around in Bumrah in what terms? So, are they like, uh, I know, like Bumrah is not having a good space in the
No,
team,
is
or is
there
that what you're trying
see?
to say?
No, is there the way that there's some little bit pressure on him that he's like, okay, this might be my last match only. I can't, I don't, I have to see perform. So is it putting that extra pressure on him that is it affecting him to not be himself on the field? Because Bumrah is not a player who would not go and, not put your arm around and all those things. We discussed this.
Mm. Yeah,
So is that something playing in his mind also? And
I
if that
think
is
it
the case,
does.
I
Yeah,
think
it does.
because if that is the case, I would say please give Bumrah how much ever time possible. He's a gem of player. We want him. We as Indian cricket team are blessed to have him. So I think we need to manage him well. I don't mind
Mm,
seeing him not playing for 1 year, but let him
mm,
be managed that well because his action is going to give that much of injuries and all that. It's kind of known now, obviously. But if we make it as a big thing, hey, Bumrah is going to play three test matches, it's going to put a little bit pressure on him also, and it's going to put pressure on team also, I feel.
yeah, I think this statement was made by Bumrah himself, or did the team make it?
No, it's a team doctor or someone who has assessed him. They've
Oh,
told that
hmm.
if you play more than that, it's a risk for him.
Okay. Hmm. So yeah, I mean, yeah, it has. I think this thing has effect on everyone, like Bumrah himself and also other bowlers in the team.
Right. Yeah.
So
So
yeah, maybe they
there's been
should
the
manage
sudden,
it. Maybe they should
yeah, yeah.
manage
They
this
should address
properly. Maybe
this.
they should address this properly. Maybe they should say Bumrah is playing, but maybe they should just not announce how many matches he's going to
Yeah.
play or when is he going to play. Maybe it depends on his fitness levels. If he's fit on the
Yeah,
day,
yeah.
he'll play. Or if he feels
True,
he
true.
doesn't want to play, he'll not play.
Right. And then, okay, now. we have addressed the big thing. Now let's go back to other great performers or not so good performers also. Let's address them. And
Hmm.
I think Kuldeep Yadav, I think, was a big miss. I think we couldn't accommodate him. I think let us keep this for some other video discussion where some of the calls which were taken during the whole series, maybe we can have a lengthy discussion on that. We'll
Hmm.
probably look into the performances right now.
Yeah.
I think another person who's going to here to stay forever. There should not be any more questions. I think two players, Ravindra Jadeja, KL Rahul. Do not
Yeah.
dare
For
disturb them. Do not dare try to pull them
sure.
down.
Okay. Okay. One more thing is, um, how long do you think Jadeja will stay in the Indian team? That's a fair question.
Yeah, it's a fair question. I think we will probably see him for another 2 more years, is what I feel.
Hmm. Yeah.
2 to 3 years.
2 to 3 years. Hmm. See,
What
when
he's
we
still
come back.
bringing to the table.
Hmm.
No,
Yeah. And I was
yeah, no, what
telling.
he's still bringing. Mhm.
Yeah. Go on. Go on. Go on.
What he brings to the table is something which still don't have any player of that caliber yet, is what I feel. Akshay Patel is there, no doubt.
Yeah.
Akshay
Accelerated.
Patel is there. But this kind of batting in away conditions, lot of improvement. Lots. Yeah, he was given a very, very long rope, is what we all know. But that is because he has been constantly showing that potential. I'm not
Hmm.
saying other players haven't. It's just that he did some things right. That's what maybe and he's now proving it. When there are questions about why he's selected, he's proving it himself by almost winning two. He almost won one match. He saved one match, and every match there's a consistent knock. It's like if some problem is there, hey, call Jadeja for lower middle order.
Yeah. That's true. And now at this point, Jadeja and Sundar have become like pure batters in foreign conditions.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can
I
actually
agree with
make
that. I
them.
mean,
Yeah, you can actually make them your. And talking about even Sundar, his technique is like when I see his technique, oh my god, it's too good, perfection, man.
right, true, true. And then I think one player where we might miss out is Dhruv Jural. Tell me about his keeping. He stepped up the keeping game when we were missing out services from Rishabh Pant from the Lord's
Mm,
game.
I think, yeah,
Yesterday's game also there are some few very tough balls to face behind the stumps. Like there are some Yorkers were kicking up and going. He didn't let them go. So I think he also deserves some credit because it's not very easy to just come in and just keep and then go out and sit and
mm,
all those.
yeah, yeah,
So that is one
Dhruv
more thing.
Jurel, yeah, yeah. I guess we have our backup wicketkeeper now, a good one. See, I mean, he's not at all the one. I mean, truly deserves a spot in the team. But when Rishabh
Hmm.
Pant is around, I don't think we are going ahead with him. So,
Yeah. See, that's the big thing about
mm,
Indian cricket. There are probably five people fighting for one spot, and
true,
all the five looks equally deserving.
mm, true, exactly. Mm. So I guess this Indian
So
team
and
is
then I
going for a
hmm,
good transition now. They're building up a solid batting lineup and they're finding a good uh, bowling unit also. I think in the middle somewhere they're still fiddling around with that bowler all-rounder kind of a
batting
player.
order. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
that they sometimes bring
Hmm,
in Shardul Thakur, maybe then they go for Nitish Kumar Reddy. They're still
yeah.
fiddling around with that position, is what I feel. Hopefully, they get a good player in
No, I
to
think
fill in
they
that
should be clear with the
position.
strategy.
See, because I think if
Hmm,
we are playing in subcontinents, we don't need a fast bowler all-rounder because we would have Jadeja, Akshar, and Sundar to fill in those positions. But when
yeah.
we go abroad, that maybe that role becomes a really huge one. See, when your three
Yeah.
bowlers get tired, you need a fourth bowler to come in who's also
Hmm.
equally capable of taking wickets, attacking, to come in and bowl with your three prime bowlers. So maybe that position is where India is struggling a bit, is what I would say.
Yeah. So I have a question back to you on the same lines.
Yeah.
Would you prefer a five bowler attack with
Hmm?
six batters, that is five batters plus a wicket keeper, or do you want
Okay.
these three bowlers and two all rounders to fill in that bowling, all rounding, bowling, batting, everything?
That's a really hard choice to make. Let me think
Because
for
the man
sense.
before,
Hmm? I mean,
Virat
okay.
Kohli,
Hmm?
he emphasized on five bowlers.
Yeah.
Every single time he emphasized on five bowlers.
Hmm.
They didn't go pick any time. I don't think in his tenure we have seen picking up a extra batter for the sake.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I batting will perform, I don't care. I want 20 wickets.
I think Virat
So
Kohli is
somewhere down
that
the
kind of
line,
a player who
yeah,
goes.
somewhere down the line, I've
He thinks
started buying into
differently.
that.
Yeah. So
Hmm.
yeah. See, when we see a green track, we say it's a good
Hmm.
bowling pitch. So some people will go like,
Hmm.
okay, we need to strengthen our batting.
Okay.
But Virat Kohli is the kind of a guy, he'll be like, add an extra bowler. We're gonna attack more.
Yeah, that's the question, right? See, when you're adding an extra batter, are you saying my batters are not capable? Or are you trying to indicate, yeah, basically it's the one way. Are you trying to say my batting might get jumbled here, so I
Hmm.
might need an
Hmm.
extra batter to save my team score and give my bowlers a chance?
That is a really tough call to make. And I would let it to Shubman Gill, and that's why I'm sitting here and he's on the ground.
That's a good way to escape a trick question. No, but this is something. No, why I'm bringing this topic is this is something which the team management should try to address. Okay. I know we all can sit here and we can make our own judgments. Why I'm saying this is because there's a lot of confusion. When you
Hmm.
bring in Shardul Thakur, we are not giving him that many overs as a change bowler. Okay. And then when don't have anyone now and we are like struggling to, when we see the bowler style, we have no other option to go back to anyone. You can't give a Sundar suddenly say, hey, bowl in this nice seaming wicket, get me some drift and get wickets. Hey, Jadeja, you just
Hmm.
keep bowling one spot and don't let runs. You're going into defensive mode then. So in
Yeah,
that way, you'll never get 20 wickets. We are
true.
probably lucky that we got the last four wickets of this match. Okay,
Hmm.
why I'm saying this because it is whatever Siraj has done is very huge thing. Put it in numbers, 187 overs he has bowled or something, and
Yeah, yeah.
so again we are stressing back on the same thing. So probably we were lucky, but we're not going to be like this every single time. So this is something which
Hmm.
needs to be addressed, and as a team in transition, and this is probably a learning for Shubman Gill
Yeah.
also. Trust me, this series is never easy for Shubman Gill. You're a new captain. You're a first-time captain. You're going
Hmm.
abroad. That not even captain in India. You're going abroad in a very tough situation. Very, you know, I won't say alien, but it's a abroad conditions. You know how English conditions are. And then he has to manage his star bowler for only three matches.
Hmm. Yeah.
And then
And
every single match he doesn't have a fixed bowling thing. So
true.
this is he has been put in spot in many times. I think as a captain, this is probably his best learning curve. To come out with this kind of result is a great achievement for him also. Especially the fifth test match towards the last four wickets, his captaincy was excellent. Field placement was excellent. So
I think that's what experience does.
yeah, he's learning it. He's learning on the go.
Learning.
He's picking it up. So that's a very I would say positive sign also for us to see.
Yeah, that's a nice one. And I think you were asking me for my decision on uh, five bowlers and six batsmen. I guess
Yeah, yeah.
in that one, to my mindset and my personality, I think I would go with three bowlers and two all-rounders.
All rounders. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I would prefer. Not like I
Okay, okay.
don't believe in my batting, but I would prefer
Hmm.
more flexibility.
Yeah, fair enough. That's okay.
During mid-match, if things
Hmm.
go wrong, I can change my plans. That is what I want.
Okay.
Maybe not
Yeah, yeah.
going in a rigid plan for the match. I would
Hmm.
want some flexibility during the match. So that is why I would go with
You
that.
want an option to fall back to. That's it.
Yeah, yeah.
Midway.
And what would you do?
Hmm.
What would you do in that situation?
Take on five bowlers.
That's a
60
really
overs.
good
Make
one.
them feel hell. Yeah.
That's a nice
I mean,
one.
see, Yeah, see, even when these five bowlers concept came in, mostly in England series, Ashwin used to sit out because we always
Hmm.
played with four fast bowlers. The conditions demanded it, and between Jadeja and Ashwin, always even I felt Ashwin deserved a place being the second spinner. Okay, but you do understand the value, especially this oval match again showed us why we need an extra fourth fast bowler.
Hmm. Yeah, that is.
There might be times when you can play Ashwin, but the thing is that fourth fast bowler does play a huge role. So you have a
That is
bowling
what
all-rounder in
benstokes
terms of
does to the
Shardul
India
Thakur.
England team.
England, exactly. You were exactly on that.
And I
No, you
think
bring so if you have four
uh,
fast bowlers,
even
one
Australia
will be a
has
Shardul
found.
Thakur.
Hmm?
Huh.
You go on. I was going to say about
Yeah, one would be
Cameron Green
Shardul
also,
Thakur. Cameron Green.
where, where Australia has found him. So
Yeah,
okay, yeah,
but
you were.
he's kind of little struggling with his form and
Hmm.
little. He has an injury back, some injury issues. Yeah, when I'm saying the five fast bowlers thing, you were covering one all-rounder in terms of Shardul Thakur or Nitish Kumar Reddy. I mean, it depends on who they want to play. Then you have three bowlers again. So Shardul Thakur does cover that. But if you don't want a Shardul Thakur, bring on another fast bowler. Bring on Anshul Kamboj. Bring on Harshdeep Singh. I want wickets.
Yeah, that's.
Again, my even what I am saying is also 50-50. It might work some days. Some days even I'll be scratching my head when it's not going the right way. There might be days where you do pick the wrong bowlers, like in the sense you pick an extra fast bowler, but then it might be a spinner's wicket at the end of the day five or something. So that time you'll be like, hey, I didn't pick on another spinner like a Sundar or someone. So, but
Mm.
I would still go with five bowlers.
Again, if I go with five bowlers, I'll have a tough time deciding how to rotate them, whom to select when. So I would take three and two all rounders. Mm.
No, if you see
That
the
is my
England squad, Australia squad for that matter,
mm.
it is Mitchell Stark who starts off with the
Uh,
ball, and mostly it is Josh Hazlewood who
he's a good.
gives company to him in the new ball spell. Then change bowler comes Pat Cummins, okay, and then Nathan Lyon as your spinner, only lone spinner, okay, and then there is you sometimes have Cameron if Cameron Green plays he's bowling, or you have Scott Boland, okay, and
Bowler.
sometimes he's dropped because there's no place for him. Okay, and Scott Boland is so economical. He keeps bowling like McGrath, keeps pitching in the same place, and it's very tough to negate him early. So I want that kind of a bowling lineup for India.
Yeah, I think we should build it because we sure have the talent. We just have to groom them properly.
Right, true.
Yeah. So
So yeah, that is yeah, yeah.
that's the thing. So I guess we will end our discussions here for today. And
Yes.
you have anything else to add, Rajat?
No, I think yeah, we have covered pretty much along a lot of things in lengthy. Maybe here and there we might have missed on some things. You can always feel free to comment them. Maybe we'll come up with one more video of addressing some of the calls which could have gone in our way or not our way. Some maybe little like a discussion or a debate types. I still want to address few things. Maybe we'll address that, and then maybe we'll see you with more exciting videos. Maybe revisiting some of the old
And
wins.
and yeah, just stay tuned for the cricketing content
Yes, yes,
and
do stay
talking.
tuned.